Butler. And overtime in Game 5.
Jimmy Butler runs a little bit of a circle cut. Looks like he's going to go to the corner, circles back, and it's a lob play. And the touch is phenomenal.
What's going on is Jimmy Butler. And overtime in Game 5.
Adebayo mashing his way into Horford. Shot clock at 3. Butler with Brogdon on him. It's a long 3. And good! Oh, Jimmy frickin' Butler puts it in. And that'll be number 3.
Shot clock running down. And it's the Butler who did it. Wow. Touches every inch of that rim.
Butler had to 17 in the first quarter in Game 3, and it was huge. A screen by Love, a drive by Jimmy Butler. Performance already with 11. Giannis has got 7. And just like that, the Heat down by 12, now trail by already with 11. Giannis has got 7. White the other way, got the start tonight. The hesitation now, the try knocked away. Zeller with the denial. It's Butler driving right into Kyrie.
Does the rest. There's the contact. Let me just get it up on the glass. His prayer is answered, but more importantly, and Williams can't believe it.
Williams just picked up a second personal foul.
I mean, that's clearly a foul. The Celtics complaining.
Does the rest. There's the contact. Let me just get it up on the glass.
Wow! Grimes trying to dunk it, and Jimmy Butler meets him right at the top.
Well, here's the block. I thought Grimes had the layup by cocking it.
Butler! Long shot, good!
Or he's going to get an easy lay-in. This is the one they called a long 2 for Butler. So that's why you attack early here.
Holiday backs him down. Back out to Portis. They swing it to Allen up top. Butler from out of nowhere. And Jimmy Butler. A block and a stop in a postseason game ever.
Look at it right here. Jimmy closes the distance, gets the block, then finishes it off and transitions with a nice dunk. And that's what it's all.
Here is Butler. Yet to score in this first quarter. Butler gets the angle and throws it down.
Jimmy Butler creating some separation with the 2-hand flush.
Robinson looking. Butler calling for it. Goes right at Murray. Foul. Count it and one.
Again, that's a tough call. Butler initiates the contact, plays right through the chest of Jamal Murray.
To the trailing Williams, and now Smart. Hold on for Williams. Swatted away that time for Adebayo. Butler at the other end. He'll change the hold and get fouled on the play. Count it for 2.
Defensively, gets the ball, and it's off to the races. He knows he's going to get hit. Concentration.
Every game he's played, he's led Miami in scoring in these playoffs. A 12 tonight from Vincent, the top scorer for the Heat so far. A little fadeaway right here. Right over White. Foul called on White.
As we went to halftime, here's the jump shot, and it's not up top. It's really down low.
8 of 19 from 3 for the Celtics.
Double Smart. Butler. Bam with a twirling shot. Tip in. Count it. What a play by Butler.
Here's the shot. Here's the shot by Bam. And again, Jimmy Butler with the tip in.
This is not a replay over and over again. It's the same story. Butler gets to the rim.
Defense breaks down and you dish it to Bam. Bam has a lot of space to work with one-on-one.
Butler takes the baseline, scores, and the foul.
Jimmy Butler, not a lot of real estate to work with on the baseline. Look, you have 3 New York players.
37 for Jalen Brunson. We hit the 4-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Butler takes it in, shovels it up, and good. Hartenstein came over.
It's allowed New York to climb back within 10.
Now in the switch, Robinson against Butler. Leaning in, Butler is fouled, banks it in! His first points of the quarter. He has 12 now in the half, and a chance at a three-point play.
Just watch, he has nothing. Now watch the spin. Once he goes, he gives you the fake, then he's going up.
Credit Miami's defense throughout the game. Butler doubled, leans in, puts up the shot, it's good! Butler with 24.
And he also told the referee he got fouled. Now just keep an eye on Butler. Now watch what happens here. You see, he gets hit below the waist, and that's why he wanted to go.
Butler left alone in the series. The Bucks were begging him to take those threes, but then he started hitting them. He'll settle for the reverse. Tough shot by Butler.
There's nothing he can do with him. Not settling for the three. If it's worth it, then work it. Put it in reverse, Jimmy Butler.
The play-in felt like the playoffs. It had that level of intensity. Oh, Brunson blocked by Butler. The rejection for Jimmy Butler. And a chance for Miami to take the lead. Butler forcing his way in.
Well, the block by Jimmy Butler in transition and then bam over the top. So all my hoopers at home understand this.
8 to 6-point lead. They've hit 3 of their last 5 threes after being frigid all game. Butler leans in and takes it home. Plus the foul.
Use Lowry as the screener to get the switch, and he has such a keen sense.
5-second difference, game clock, shot clock. Butler with smart defending. Last year's defensive player of the year. Jimmy B knocks it in. What a shot. Boston had a 21-2 run. Miami had a 19-2 run. Closing the quarter.
Butler searching, Jokic on him. Butler falling away. Oh, what a tough shot from Jimmy Butler. Now the Heat back within by 6 now. Drives on Adebayo, double team. Bad pass stolen by Butler. Butler gets inside. This time he's able to finish, and the lead's back up to 8.
4-point game, less than a minute to go. Butler patches his way inside.
Jimmy Butler here, making plays down the stretch here. There's the swipe down by Horford, the contact. And how about the concentration by Butler from that base incident?
Butler will take it in. White will defend. Contorting is Jimmy Butler.
Again, look at this. Pump fake right there, and then the fadeaway by number 22. We're all tied up here early on.
Adebayo screen. Williams the defensive assignment. Butler works inside for the lead. He got it.
That's what he wants. Grant Williams on him. Absolutely going at Grant Williams. Once again, the Butler did it.
Second defender the last time he touched it. Grimes will set the screen. Switch. Brunson. Oh, what a skip pass. Blocked by Butler.
Defensive winning plays. Jimmy Butler, long closeout, gets on the outside.
Butler peeks at the clock. We're down to 38 seconds left here in the first. A cutter. Duncan Robinson gets the ball and finishes it off with the assist to Butler.
1 minute remaining here in the half. Miami is led by as many as 19. Right now it's a 14-point advantage. Butler into traffic, somehow gets underneath Hart, gets the bucket, and a foul.
Anytime he gets it, now watch, there are 3 guys here. But he's going to split them. He's going to split them and take them right to the rim. Now, this is just interesting. You got a lot of guys who would back away from that because they wouldn't want the contact.
So all year, prior to about March, everything was brutally tough offensively. They've relied so heavily on this guy for shot making and playmaking. Good execution there.
Hands off to Robinson, who's the number 1 3-point shooter so far in these playoffs. Butler around him, up and down, up and down. What did he pull that out of his bag of tricks? And 19.
Joe Ingles, just a little bit slight bump right there, and Butler just wanted to get it up on the backboard. Little did he know. Sometimes prayers are answered.
This is unbelievable.
Now Butler drives, This is just a great move. Wow, watch the quickness here. And then on the elevation, he's up over the top.
Bucks have their 10th, made 3 in the evening. Miami has 13 of them. Portis guards Butler, hesitates, and hits.
We see Jimmy driving the lane, draws the contact and one.
If anyone's in position to talk in this series, it's that guy.
Oh, yes. He didn't take any of the fakes, finished it off with the defensive rebound. Textbook.
Butler's inside again and one.
Oh, wow. These Miami Heat will not go away. Bam, excellent vision. How many centers are making this pass? Probably just Bam and Jokic. That's about it.
Butler already with 8 here.
And he cans it from long range. But Butler off the made basket beats everybody down the floor. And he hammers it down.
That's one of the top 5 players in the league. He's got to have the ball to make plays.
Benson a screen, switch Brogdon was defending, and Butler's got 31. And now White is back on him.
You know, Smart's got to come.
Kicks it out, Strus with a 3. There's the problem.
And here's what we're talking about, too. There's no real double team. He just gets down in the paint. Now your entire defense collapses. Players need to make adjustments as much as coaches do. And Jimmy Butler did.
Turnover, Butler at the other end. Defense to offense, transition, timeout. The Boston Celtics and the lead for Miami grows. This quarter.
Active hands once again by Butler. Remember, he had 6 steals in game 2 in this.
They usually win. He hasn't scored a lot tonight, but he's had a lot of his teammates picking it up. Butler runs down the floor, and another beautiful pass from Adebayo.
Pushing the ball. Bam doing it all. Not only scoring, but facilitating. The drop off pass to Butler. The easy finish.
We'll see it. We have to read the game. There's no absolutes with this. We'll just see what happens. I love that everybody's available. That's the most important thing.
Can't hit the 3. Barrett pops it in the air, controlled by Strus. A dish, Butler, no look! Adebayo! Big time flush! And a big time pass from Jimmy Butler.
Talked about the IQ of Jimmy Butler. No need to rush it. My main man in crime is coming down the lane for an easy 2. The Heat respond.
New York ball trailing by 9, 2.5 to play. Hart lost it off his knee. Vincent there, ahead to Butler for the flush. In game 3 with the series tied at 1. Brunson now with 20 for the Knicks. Shot clock at 10. Butler penetrates into the lane, stops, fires underneath, and Adebayo with the slam.
What a pass. Now watch it, Butler. Right now, the shuttle pass. Look down underneath, and then Adebayo. He's been terrific.
This is more like the Cleveland series where they average 15.6 per game. Great point. In transition, Jalen's got 30 points, so Brunson the high man once again. Inside, uncontested flush for Zeller.
Exact same thing. The offensive play was discombobulated from the beginning. But because you played hard, the ball.
Inside, collides, Brogdon, foul, counting.
Butler back where he lives at the free throw line.
He continues to get better. You know, in that New York series, halfway through the 3rd, Brown aggressively inside. Butler. Oh, saved by Butler and then out of bounds.
This is great defense here.
Oh, it's terrific.
By Jimmy Butler.
You are in desperation mode right now, and in real time, they're just getting their heart taken from them.
Good pass by Butler. Finished off by Caleb Martin. The made shot right there by Brown. It stopped the streak of 3 straight. Butler right down the middle, and they let him go. The flush.
Jamal Murray said he used to watch the finals growing up in Canada, Kitchener, Ontario. He is off to a fabulous start. Nice back door cut from Butler and a beautiful pass from Adebayo. Wide open threes. A wide open 3, the definition in the NBA is there's no defender 6 feet or farther away. Zeller goes inside and banks it in. Butler with a nice setup.
Other than trying to make him score and be a little less efficient.
Vincent wide open, puts it up, puts it in. Hey, Vincent's got 18 now, and it's back to 2. Timeout, Denver.
And there's going to be a come to Jesus meeting between the coaching staff of the Nuggets and Michael Porter Jr. because he's nowhere near Gabe Vincent.
Williams has not missed a shot in this series at home. Butler, the hesitation, and the drive inside, bursting for two.
You mentioned earlier how improved Brown is as a shooter.
Beautiful pass from Adebayo, and Butler able to finish it.
Murray again picking up Butler. Gets into the paint, finds Adebayo, left-handed. Beautiful shot from Bam Adebayo.
And a terrific find by Butler.
Butler and Smart. 3.5 in the third. Butler down low. Orchestrate on top. He's picked up by White. Jimmy Butler from here with his first basket.
To put up these offensive numbers just shows you the elite class that this young point guard is in.
Butler draws two, kicks it out. Martin a good look. He got it.
Thinks it's baseball.
Shot clock down to 1. Butler from the baseline. Count it. When the moment is big, Butler always beats it.
And then he made a strong move. This is Butler here. Just watch, he squares him up, and then Hart almost got a piece in it.
In both the Milwaukee series and now he's guarding Jalen Brunson.
Robinson battling, but Love comes away. Another outlet, another catch, another touchdown slam by Jimmy Buckets in the largest lead of the game.
In their step, sprint and transition, easy bucket, Mr. Toppin. Not going to take that away.
Who cares?
I've made history.
Our Dave Freed just gave you some garbage.
Jimmy Butler throws it down.
He'll weave. Double. Finds Zeller with a fake. And he gets two.
Points by him. And now it's the dribble penetration. And it just drops it down to Zeller. A little pump fake. There's the contact.
Robinson comes across. They get it to Butler. Fires away. And knocks it down at the buzzer. Some things never change. Ball don't lie. Jimmy Butler ending the quarter in big-time fashion.
Spoelstra wanting more pace, more tempo out of the Heat.
It's Butler trying to go inside. Bam Adebayo right over Horford. Shot clock at 9. Middleton with Butler driving right into it. Count it, foul!
Especially against Chris Middleton. There's the contact, the concentration, 41.
Sagging more off Adebayo to try to prevent those passes into the paint.
Adebayo catches, kicks it out in the corner. Butler on the drive, the floater's good, and the foul. Better job defensively closing out of your Gordon. Live with him shooting it with a contest, allows him to get by him.
46 points for Jimmy Butler. Sets up a three.
Why not? Jimmy Butler has done it again.
He did in their win. Highsmith on the perimeter. Love lasers one in. Butler is there, but so is Giannis. A curl around and put it in.
Middleton and Holiday, who's on the bench.
Miami shooting 60%. Getting Vincent Butler fouled. Count it. Send him to the stripe.
Immediately. Look at this cut.
Here come the Heat, 44 and 38. Road record of 17 and 24. Inside Butler, got it, counted, foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Is Heat over the Bulls in Miami on Friday. Ingles picks up his first.
Mr. Clutch Jimmy Butler, 31.
7 to play in the third. Across the lane, it's Butler and Lopez right on him. With a whistle, counted, foul.
Through the first 32 minutes.
Inside, a whistle, and a basket for Butler.
When he turns the corner right there, you see how he's able to attack, and Drew Holiday's not able to get his entire body in front of Jimmy Butler there. Easy call.
But that has been bandied about. Butler bandies his way into the paint. Kicks it out to Martin with a three.
And
Those are the type of plays. His first year with Miami, they were running him at point guard. And the next year, at the small forward. And this year, at power forward. As Jimmy Butler again gets ahead and in back of that Milwaukee defense.
Butler guarded by Lopez. Mismatch. Takes him off the dribble, gets to the hole, got him in the air, off the window, softly ended, plus the foul.
Such a great job. Just shows it. Gets the Lopez there.
It's Middleton, another turnover. Picked up by Hero. Look who's wide open at the other end. Butler puts it through, and he's got 18. Boy, his first quarters have been dynamic. At the line, he cannot miss! 6 of 6. In the playoffs for the 7th consecutive season. Miami in the playoffs for the 4th consecutive year. Lopez off on the 3. Butler the court length after the rebound, and Adebayo is there. He'll flush it down.
We saw Bam throw it to Butler for the finish. Role reversal here with JB with the lead pass. And Bam Adebayo here.
He's not afraid. He's embracing it.
Already have 5 lead changes here to start. Jimmy Butler, the mid-range jumper, nails it.
He's got to do a better job of helping. You let LeBron James dribble 7 times in the paint area, he's going to win that battle.
Duncan Robinson from 3 is so important for the Miami Heat with Robinson and Hero to get that 3-point game going. So he came into the league known as a defender. Now drives, tries to finish, but can't. He's upset, thought he was fouled. Butler head of the pack. Back to Crowder. Crowder throws it up and rolls in.
Kendrick Nunn being in the game guarding Caldwell Pope too. Quickness on quickness.
Nunn knocks down the 3, and the Heat regain the lead. Not an easy matchup for Kuzma. Nunn much shorter. Shot clock winding down. Butler gets in the paint. That mid-range jumper is good. Jimmy Butler 2 for 2. Good ball movement here. Kuzma for 3. An air ball, and Butler grabs the rebound, and Davis grabs his right leg. He's limping down the other end. Duncan Robinson lines it up. That's a 3. Robinson from downtown, and Davis is hurt. An excellent start for the Heat. Nunn gets away from Rondo, and that's good. Kendrick Nunn 4 of 5 from the field, and Frank Vogel calls another timeout. The lead is up to 9. Hands off to Hero, right back to Butler. Butler defended well, but overcomes Markieff Morris.
Handoff of a Hero. We saw it earlier with Duncan. Just dropping it off because of the attention that they get coming up.
That's a good thing to do.
Pass inside. Davis deflects it. Davis fouls, and Butler once again with the contact.
Screening, which allows him to get deep in the paint. And even though he deflected it,
hit that shot. Now, I asked Anthony's dad if he thought AD had any nerves coming into this game. AD Sr. noted his son is wearing those gold shoes today, Mike, so how nervous could he really be?
Kuzma all over Robinson. Butler with 7 to shoot. Shoots over Davis and nails it. Jimmy Butler now 6 of 8 from the field.
Make the case he's one of the smartest players that this game has ever seen.
Anybody who's played with him or coached with him will agree. Tyler Hero, his second 3-pointer, 8 points for Hero. Crowder tied up, gets it back to Butler. Quick jumper, Jimmy Butler, and he knocks it down as the shot clock expires. 2 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. He's 7 of 10 from the field and hits that as the shot clock expires. Meanwhile, LeBron James, 21 points. 2 quarters complete here in Game 5. The Heat trying to keep their season alive, up by 4. 6 on the shot clock. Jimmy Butler drives, kicks it out. Robinson left wide open, nails the 3. Duncan Robinson, his 3rd 3-pointer. Tyler Hero, reverse bank shot, rolls off the rim. Butler right there. Now to Adebayo for the finish.
You see the drive by Hero and the rebound by Jimmy Butler, almost intentionally trying to hand it off to Bam to get him an easy one.
Howard hits both free throws. It's back to 1. Howard now guarding Butler. Butler, step back jumper. That's good. Jimmy Butler nails another.
This is what I'm talking about. This is a switch. Dwight Howard's a great defender, but not against perimeter guys. And you have to win that matchup.
Pursuing Duncan Robinson. Crowder can't answer. Butler, yes, and 1. Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero, one-handed floater won't go. Butler battling. battling. Rebound. Duncan Robinson nails another three. Jimmy Butler giving another possession, and the Heat back up by 6. About a 5-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Butler inside. Beautiful pass to Adebayo. That's the 10th assist for Jimmy Butler. Third quarter, as this presentation of the NBA Finals will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Butler guarded by Morris. Shot clock at 4. Butler drives, stops. Up top, Robinson puts up a 3. It's good! It's good! Duncan Robinson from downtown! And the Heat back on top by 2.
Well, you watch Butler, and he just runs, and unfortunately for the Lakers, Caruso and Caldwell Pope run into each other, giving him just enough.
Adebayo looking, back to Robinson, up top to Butler. Butler pulls up, got it! Jimmy Butler does it again, and the Heat take a 2-point lead. Butler one-on-one with Marquise Morris. Butler drives, falling away, got it again! Jimmy Butler puts the Heat back up by 1. In game 2, he was terrific, had 33 points, 9 assists, 9 rebounds. Misses the free throw, and the Lakers with the early lead. Jimmy Butler drives and finishes.
That was good activity by Miami defensively.
Leonard, three-pointer. Leonard's got good three-point range. Nails that one, and the Heat take the lead. Jimmy Butler drives, kicks it inside. Leonard flips it up and in. Again, the aggressive play of Butler. Butler's got Davis on him down this time. Feed inside to Robinson. Another nice pass. And Jimmy Butler already with 3 assists. It was 13 assists, a career high for him in game 2. Then with the steal down the other end, they throw it ahead to Butler, and Butler throws it down. And Frank Vogel calls timeout.
That your defense creates some offense here. The deflection from behind by Butler leads to a Butler dunk and an 8-point lead.
Butler drives, spins, goes right to the rim, and gets it a fall. Jimmy Butler now 6 points, 3 assists. It's a 20-9 lead for Miami. Olynyk to Butler. Butler to the basket. Couple of fakes. Backs away, nails it. Jimmy Butler 4 for 4 from the field. The lead back up to 9.
Jimmy Butler aggressive, realizes he has a matchup that he likes. Gets to his spot. Look at the creating space by fading a pass. Great read, awful defense.
Yeah, again, that's something that Rondo and Davis have connected on over and over again.
Butler goes right at Danny Green and banks him home. This is not an old-fashioned, by the way, this is a great play by Butler, but that charge was not your old-fashioned NBA charge. Heat up 3 as we approach the midway point here in the second. Mid-range jumper from Butler. 15 points, 4 assists from Butler.
Great minutes in the absence of Anthony Davis, and LeBron James, a great job getting into the seams and making another fine play.
Duncan Robinson hits the 3. He also thought there was contact. Butler drives and finishes. Jimmy Butler 17 points, 6 assists, 6 boards. Miami back up by 5.
This is the mindset. Put pressure, constant pressure on this Laker defense. Get to your spot and think score.
First half of game 3, Tyler Hero. Butler's got Caruso on him. Goes right at him and banks it home. He gets knocked down. Butler has had the ball in his hands on the offensive end. Again, such a high percentage of time. 3-pointer for Tyler Hero.
This is going to be on the other Heat players to shrink the floor where LeBron sees bodies.
James guarding Butler got caught on the Olynyk screen and backs it home.
Well, they're running pick and roll. Olynyk sets a good screen. Howard's in a drop.
Switching Duncan Robinson on LeBron. Tonight, he's showing and then getting back to his initial man.
Butler drives, all sweet fake from Jimmy Butler, turns and scores.
Thing he does on the floor and off the court.
One of the smartest players who's played in the NBA. Butler, tough fall away, shot is good. Jimmy Butler now at 28.
Does, along with Kelly Olynyk, exceptional at handing off and faking handoff.
Nice feed inside, Butler to Crowder. They have connected several times. 4 to shoot. Butler drives, flips him up and in. Jimmy Butler had that quick release.
There's no way he's going to get back in front of LeBron James.
Kelly Olynyk set up nicely, nails the three-pointer. Jimmy Butler with his 10th assist, and the Heat back up by without two of their best players. Right now, they've got a 3-point lead against the Lakers with 7 minutes to play. Hero for three. That's good. Tyler Hero from downtown. The Laker bench, 46 of their 94 points. Pass inside to Olynyk. Oh, what a feed from Butler. Hero sets the screen. Caldwell Pope picks him up. One-on-one. Butler backs in. That fall-away shot is up and good. 34 for Butler. It's an 8-point lead.
And Butler, who's on fire one-on-one. They switch. Everybody out of the way. Allow me to have this dance. And I'm not letting you off the hook. Gets to his spot, elevates, continues.
1:20 remaining. Butler says, give me the ball. Butler the drive, the runner, he banks it in. Oh, what a masterpiece from Jimmy Butler.
Just gets Markieff Morris backpedaling. One of the greatest games I've seen in the finals, particularly for a guy who's on a team that is really, as Robinson makes a three.